Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. I'm sure many of you have watching or participate in this channel have heard about Donald Trump's Madison Square Garden the other day. And I heard a thing on the YouTube. This British commentator was talking about that comedian who called Puerto Rico, just garbage in the island of garbage in the Atlantic. Well, and Trump called America a garbage can country. All this rhetoric, terrible stuff. It isn't. The United States is going great guns compared to any of these other countries. Russia's going down the tube. Iran's going down the tube. China's have major problems in the economy. There's a lot of stuff going on. America isn't. It's growing. It's achieving something. But people don't see that because all they want is what? Immediate, self gratification. They don't want to pay X amount of money at the, hardware store and pretend that inflation just started under Biden. Inflation was going on for a long, long time, people. It's just been, gosh, what? I don't know what the memory thing is, but anyway, they forget or they don't care or they'll say anything to achieve their ends. But the people that follow Trump, just follow him. Like in the Madison Square Garden, he said something about the news people in the back and all these people in the garden there turned around and raised a middle finger and put it out and towards the media. I mean, this is blind, stupid actions, blind stupidity. It happens when you get crowds of people, but it's all over the place. It just is, and it's wrong. But there's power people behind Trump. It's not him. He's part of it all, of course, but it's not the only thing that's running this show. These billionaires, they talk about tax cuts and all that. Well, it's not just tax cuts for the billionaires. That part of it, I guess, but it's not the main thing. These people want power. Power. They have plenty of money. They don't need more money. They need power. They don't care about, skimming another 1% or this or that or whatever. If they can line their pockets, they'll line their pockets. They'll do it one way or they'll do it another. It doesn't matter to them. But they want the power. They want to, use a tariff situation. Why? I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, I'm not an economist. I'm just a guy who just sees the stuff and just questions it. And I want you to understand that it's me, it's us that have the power. Yes, they have immediate action power. Ours is long term. But you have to go to the good. Keep character as a high level of understanding. You can't know who's got the character, who doesn't. People lie all the time. But you have to go to where you see the character, where you see the good. And if attacking immigrants is good in your mind, I guess that's the way you have to go. But it's not good. Attacking anybody just because they are what they are is wrong. It isn't Christian. It isn't anything. It's just wrong. And it's not even good for society. But it's been going on for a long, long time. Centuries. Centuries. They did the same for the Irish, the Italians, the blacks, the Koreans. They do it all the time. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter. It's just a source of pushing people to attack, to hate, to fire them up, to follow the leader. That's all it is. Trump is not a clever man. He doesn't know, he's being pulled. His strings are being pulled. He's got money coming from somewhere. They want something. What their agenda is, I don't know. How can you know? How do you have a whole Madison Square Garden thing filled with people who just want to hate? Where does it come from? Why? What's the point of it? That's all the whole thing was about: hate, discontent, pain, imaginary as well as real, mostly imaginary, hyping it up. Let's change that. You and I have to change that. We have to be better. We have to do better, act better, talk better, cut out the vulgarities. Try at least. I'm guilty of that as anybody. I was in the Marine Corps. I was a factory worker. I was surrounded by vulgarities in many ways. But it doesn't heighten. It doesn't elevate. It doesn't enlighten anybody. All it does is a vehicle for your anger and your vitriol. So don't use it. Use, as they said to kids, use your words. They have them. We have them. Use them. But no, there's so much. Who gets the laughter when Trump uses a vulgarity or something? He gets laughter. He gets applause. Why? What is so great about calling somebody, a vulgar term? What's so great about that? Why would you applaud that? Why would you laugh at that? There's something behind it all. Let's get away from it. Just go to the good. It's not good. You don't want your children to do it. You don't want your children to do this stuff. So why do they do it? They want their children to call them an F word or whatever. Do they want that? The society is changing. You can't change that. It's changing for good or bad or whatever. But we can work towards it. We can work to a better place. And vulgarity is only a symptom, I guess you'd say. Things will change. But it's ubiquitous. It's across the board. Everybody's using it. Commercials, everybody, billboards, people on where it was just terrible, no good, not happening stuff, censored and all that. Now it's okay. Now they just put F, beep, 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 or whatever. But it's a symptom. It's a symptom. It doesn't matter the word. The word doesn't mean anything. A rose by any other name still smells as sweet. It's just a rose. But you're using it to affect something. You're using it to affect people. And the Republicans and these massive rallies and everything use it all the time. I don't know why. I just don't see it. I don't understand it. I don't comprehend it. But that's me. You may. If you, feel this is the right way to go, if you feel that the Republican Party is the ticket, write it out clearly, distinctly. Not just say inflation. Everybody has inflation. But why are they calling Puerto Rico the garbage, this island of junk in the ocean? What purpose does that serve to anybody? There's a reason for them to do this. I don't know what it is, but there's a reason, but it's not a good one. I can't think of any good, healthy purpose for that. You're not going to the good. You're going to the evil. You're going to the wrong. You're going to hatred and oppression. Let's get away from that. Go to the good. Keep hope alive. And character matters. And this rally at Madison Square Garden really shows character matters, decent character. Kamala Harris is not, Saint Harris. She's just a person who's going to go and have some responsibility more than you and I do. But she's a person. Let us hope her character, her fidelity to the good, wins out over all the temptations that are there before power people. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Bye for now.